Hey guys, today's recipe is restaurant-style salsa. Y'all, this recipe is fire. Literally, it has a little bit of a kick to it, and y'all are definitely gonna love it. So let me show you all how we do this. All right, so you're gonna need a 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes. These are plum tomatoes. As long as they're whole, as long as they're peeled, you're good. All right, a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. All right, and a handful or a whole bundle of cilantro. Cut off most of the stems. They'll process, once you process the salsa, but cut off most of the stems. You don't need them. Okay, and you're also going to need a whole jalapeno. Keep those seeds in there. If you're heat sensitive, you can definitely remove them. Okay, and you're also going to need half of an onion. This is a yellow onion. Y'all know that's what I mainly use. Okay, then you're going to need half a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then you're going to need a tablespoon of cayenne pepper and a tablespoon of garlic salt. We're using 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 teaspoons of white vinegar, and 2 limes that we just cut in half to make it easier for squeezing the juice out. All right, you'll squeeze them just like that. I'll show you here in a minute. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and add your onions to your food processor first, and then go ahead and add your jalapenos. You definitely want to use a food processor for this recipe. Then we're going to go ahead and add our cilantro. You want to go ahead and add it, and you want to kind of just press it down to make room for the other ingredients. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes, juice and all, just pour all that right in. And then go ahead and add your tomato paste. Now the tomato paste is great. It gives a little bit of a thickness, and it also gives that pop of color to your salsa. All right. There's quite a bit in that little can. Okay, so after you added your tomato paste, we're going to go ahead and add our minced garlic. Make sure you get all that in there. Don't leave anything behind. All that flavor. Okay, and let's go ahead and add our seasonings. So that's our garlic salt and our cayenne pepper. And then here we go. We're adding our salt and our cumin. Okay, that was the rest of it. And then we're adding our vinegar. All right, and let's go ahead and squeeze those limes. Just get them in your hand. I'm trying to work the camera and also squeeze the limes, but you want to get in there with both hands so you make sure you get all of that juice out of the limes. Okay, 2 limes, 2 little small limes. Just go ahead and squeeze that juice out of there. And after you get that going, we're going to go ahead and get everything blended. Okay, so let's put the top on the food processor. And I pushed the wrong button at first, y'all. But what you want to do is you want to manually operate your food processor. Everyone is different. Of course, this is a Ninja. But you want to manually operate it because you want to control the texture of your salsa, right? Some people like a little bit thicker. Some people like it real smooth. So depending on how you like it, using the manual setting gives you that control. So just take your time, pulse the salsa. It's going pretty slow, but I'll show you all here in a minute how I even more take my time controlling how fast that the salsa is blended. Okay, just like this. All right, and then you want to make sure that you take a break and take the top off and make sure that it's a good thickness or however texture that you want it before you just completely get carried away with the blending. All right, so let's take the top off and let's go ahead and look at the salsa. This is perfect for me. Get your spoon in there. You don't know what the texture is without getting your spoon in there. It's not too chunky. It's not too thin. It's a really good consistency, y'all. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this prepared for the mason jar. You want to store it in a mason jar because the mason jars are airtight. Okay, you don't want to get any air into the salsa. So I put it into a measuring cup for easier pouring. Okay, this makes 32 ounces of salsa. This mason jar itself is not large enough, so I ended up using 2. You'll see that here in a minute. Okay, you can store the salsa in the refrigerator. It's recommended no longer than 5 to 7 days. All right, 5 to 7 days. All right, so after we get the sauce in there, I didn't fill it all the way to the tip top. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seal on there, and then go ahead and put the other seal on there, the other piece of the top, and go ahead and secure that. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the second jar here in a minute, but let's talk about flavored. So you can definitely go ahead and enjoy the salsa right away, but if you go ahead and store it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, all of the seasonings really soak in and the salsa tastes even better, y'all. We hope that you enjoyed this recipe. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to our channel, and we'll definitely catch y'all next time. Y'all take care and definitely be safe. Thank y'all for all your support.